Happy Friday, everybody. It's Chamber Check-in time today, and I'm so excited to hear from the president and CEO of Idaho Central Credit Union. We have Kent Oram. Hi, Kent.
Hi, how are you today? Nice
I'm
to see you.
terrific. Very nice to see you. I love your festive sweater.
I know, right? It's Christmas sweater day at work.
I love it. We just got done with our Christmas kind of staff celebration where we do a secret Santa for a couple weeks, and then we ask each other who we think our secret Santa was. That was so much fun. So,
I'll bet. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Hey, today's episode and all of our episodes are sponsored by Delta Dental, Kent, and I'd like to give an opportunity to give them a shout out and show a fun little video from their Tooth Truth series. So Kent, you know that Delta Dental, they've been a part of providing high quality dental insurance benefits to Idahoans for over 50 years. And their programs are backed and designed by the largest network of dentists in the country. And with that, I'm going to show a fun video. Here we go.
Did you know that 20% of patients wear braces between the ages of 20 and 60? Looking good, adult peeps.
I love those.
That's nice. I like that one.
So Kent, where are you at today?
I'm in Pocatello, Idaho today.
Okay, and is that the headquarters of ICCU?
Yeah, our headquarters is in Chubbuck, Idaho, in Bannock County, and we've been here for a long time. We have other sort of back office administrative areas. We have one at I-84 and Eagle Road there in Meridian, and then up north in Coeur d'Alene we have another spot.
Okay. Well, Idaho Central Credit Union is well known in the community now and has been for years. But I love these chamber check-ins to learn about the origin stories of our chamber members and, most importantly, Kent, the people behind them. So why don't you get us up to speed? When and how did Idaho Central Credit Union begin?
You got it. So I wasn't around then. It was 1940. So I came a little later than that, but it was 1940 and formed as a credit union for other credit unions, a wholesale kind of a credit union. And then about like late 70s, that part of our credit union was spun off to another credit union called Idaho Corporate Credit Union. And we became a public or a consumer-based credit union at that point in time in the late 70s. And that's what I refer to as the birthplace of the modern Idaho Central Credit Union, is in that, late 70s area. But we've been around for quite some time, and happy to be a part of Idaho. That was formed by, like all credit union stories, formed by, I can't remember if it was 6 or 8, and they were men, and they got together and formed it and popped in $5 each, and that's where it started. And then we were based for quite some time in Caldwell, and then a little bit of time on West Fairview, and then through a merger of credit unions, our home became in Bannock County.
Oh, okay. We're familiar here in the Boise Metro of your many branches. I go to your downtown branch, which I think is moving down.
It is, yeah.
I'd love to hear more about that.
Okay.
So now tell us your story, Kent. How did you get involved in the financial industry?
Well, I'll tell you the whole story. So my wife was having a baby, and a guy who worked for Idaho Central Credit Union that I knew, his wife was also having a baby. And in those days, men sit in the waiting room. And so we were in the waiting room chatting, and he asked me about me, and I said, I'm going to graduate from college next spring. And he said, well, then let's get back together. And it took about another year and a half or so after that. And we got together, and I was sorting potatoes on the day they offered me the job, picking the rotten potatoes out of a potato sorter. And they said, we want to come work for Idaho Central Credit Union. And I was like, well, inside, no rotten potatoes, I'm in. And so that was in 1984. So I've been with Idaho Central Credit Union really since then. I graduated from college in 1983, and I've been with Idaho Central from, that's my first real job.
Wow. What a story.
I know, right?
I love that. Idaho guy making waves and has worked up the ladder, right?
Yep, definitely. I was here for 20 some years as a kind of the second in command. And then I got my chance to be CEO in 2007.
Okay. Well, I know that one of the really cool things is your Idaho Central Credit Union has helped building Idaho. I see it all over the place.
Yeah, we take our responsibility of being a community partner seriously. And not only that, but it's fun. And so we engage in all sorts of interesting and exciting ways. And we say we've never met a parade we didn't like. So we're just out there a lot. This time of year, there's all sorts of opportunities to give back. But there's opportunities all throughout the year. A lot of folks are in need. And so we do that. But, our mission is to help our members achieve financial success. And so we not only do we help our communities, but we focus our efforts on our own members. And that's why folks are joining with us is they find success and they find satisfaction in working with us. We're not perfect, but we strive to do our very best every day with the folks who engage with us.
I'm glad you mentioned that mission of helping members achieve financial success. So maybe while we have you, what's 5 points of your membership benefits, and then maybe expand the culture of your team?
Well, I think that we're a financial institution, and so we help people with their financial lives. So checking accounts, saving accounts, mortgage loans, car loans, the traditional products and services. What we like to do, and right now we have a promotion going where we'll sit down and kind of review your financial life with you. And obviously that gives us a chance to chat with people, and maybe there's some business opportunities. But that's not why we do it initially. The reason that we're doing it initially is to, hey, are you okay? Are you on track? Or what are your goals? What are your dreams? If you have a goal but you don't really work towards it, it's just really a wish. And so we're trying to help our folks see that. So we have the traditional suite of services, and then we try. And most institutions will say this in one way or another. We try to make sure that we're really engaged at a very service focused and friendly and approachable way with the folks who do business with us.
Well, one thing that I noticed that's different is the youth accounts. I set my kids up with 3 youth accounts with my account, and that is a great way to start out. Your little piggy banks are on every kid's dresser.
I know. We have a lot of those piggy banks. My daughters, when I started, they were very young, and so they have their. When we began it was called Pee Wee Penguin savings accounts. And so they have their initial Pee Wee Penguin savings accounts with a little Pee Wee Penguin piggy bank. And then now we have piggy banks, the real pigs. And we love kids. We love to engage with them. And nicely, we're one of the younger credit unions demographically in the country because of that, because we have a real focus on youth, and our products and services don't ignore the youth. We try not to ignore any demographic, but if I had to ignore one, I wouldn't pick youth. That's the future.
Exactly. You mentioned being closer to providing service, and that makes me think about branch locations. So tell me how many branches that you have to serve your customers, and then what's on the horizon for new locations?
So we have 43 locations right now, and 20 of them are in the Treasure Valley. And we have a strategy there. A lot of credit unions and banks are kind of slowing down on branching. We're not. We're going forward. We call it bricks and clicks. And we want to be really, really good locally, plus have great digital opportunities as well. Really the strategy behind that is to be available and to know people on a first name basis as much as we can. And so by building that many branches, we have this really what we view 43 little communities. And when we know the people who come work with us pretty well. Now, in today's world, a lot of people just do business with us electronically. And so we also have what I call FaceTime banking. Apple probably wouldn't like that. But we have a video service center where you can connect with our mobile app on your phone and talk to folks that we have on camera. And they can give documents to you. You can sign on your phone. I mean, we can close all the business there right on your phone. So that's one of the ways that we're trying to reach out into more rural areas where the banking deserts of Idaho, I guess, for lack of a better word, And this is a new strategy for us to try to engage with those folks in a way that makes sense, and based on their choice of where they want to live. We can't build branches everywhere, so we're trying to reach those folks in a more digital way. It's one of the reasons I'm excited to see what Governor Little does with his infrastructure, digital infrastructure all across the state. I think that we can really piggyback on top of that.
I'm glad you said that, because the expansion of that to the rural community is so important, and it affects every business line.
Yeah, definitely, absolutely, and primarily, obviously, education. That's the fundamental, and we're very interested in that too, because that's our future.
Yeah, absolutely. So tell us about the downtown branch. What's in store for that? Give us a little rendering snapshot.
Yeah, we bought part of the building on Front Street and moved there over the last weekend. And so our downtown facility has relocated to that Front Street location. Nice signage. I think some new signs will go up tomorrow or the next day, and it'll be really obvious who's there then. And then I don't know exactly the day, but somewhere early January, our building there at 200 North 4th Street will start to come down.
Okay.
And then a construction project, obviously that's the first portion of the construction, is to take that down, get it out of the way, and then the new building will start. And it's about a 20 to 24 month build, somewhere in that time frame.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm excited.
Yeah, we're excited too. And we're excited to make a mark in that part of Boise.
Hey, so careers with Idaho Central Credit Union. One of the things I noticed is that Idaho Central Credit Union was voted best place to work several years in a row, a part of that high level recognition. And tell us a little bit about your team, and are you hiring currently, and what are you looking for?
Are we hiring? And we're like everybody else. We can't stop hiring.
Right.
I think we have 120 open positions right now. So,
oh my gosh,
yeah, we're always hiring, and it's tough right now. I wish the Great Resignation had never happened. Anyway, so we're hiring all the time, and we hire a wide variety. We have a wide variety of positions. It's not all just about being financial officers or frontline tellers. We have HR folks, we have marketing, IT, you name it. We probably have some. We even had a person here for a while with a French literature major, and he did documentation for us. He was really good at it. So we have a wide variety, and we're hiring all over the state all the time.
Are you planning on expanding outside of the state of Idaho?
We have an initiative right now to move and open some branches in the Spokane market. That'll happen during 2022. And then we'll see where we go from there. But right now, that's a focus for us, is just the Spokane and Coeur d'Alene function as one market. And so that's what we decided, is just let's bring that together. And that market is about the same size as the Treasure Valley, maybe a little smaller, but not much. And so that'll give us plenty of things to work on for a while. In the meantime, we're building branches other parts of the state. We're going to build one next year at Lake Hazel 5 Mile area. Perfect. In the Treasure Valley. And then I'm drawing a blank really on the rest of them.
Will you have to change your names as you enter into other states, or what's that discussion look like?
We had a long discussion about that, about whether we should be ICCU or Idaho Central or maybe a whole new name. And as you can see from my sweater, we chose to stick with Idaho Central Credit Union. So we're going to go into Spokane, Washington, loud and proud as Idaho Central Credit Union. And they can take us or leave us, I guess. I hope they take us.
Okay, cool. Well, hey, while we still have you, I have a few minutes left, I just wanted to thank you for participating on the Chamber's board. I know Bill loves having you part of that board, and it's very impactful for the community. Watching the projects that ICCU has been a part of, and what I mentioned at the beginning is building Idaho. You truly are making a big impact on that. And I like the fact that you're just a down-to-earth, Idaho guy who's, set some heavy goals and, keeping the shoulder to the wheel mentality and right. Customer service oriented. I love that. That's how I've lived my whole life.
Yeah. No, I think in Idaho, that's really the only true pathway to success, is to treat Idahoans as Idahoans. And, the folks who are moving in here, they're going to have to adapt and become us, so Yeah, we're just really excited and kind of efficient at what we do. When someone gets with us, we can help them very quickly. And we're doing a lot of things in a lot of communities all around the state. My wife and I lived in Meridian when I first became CEO, and I love the Treasure Valley. I was just telling her last night, I love to go to Meridian Speedway on Saturday nights.
Yeah.
In fact, it's this summer we're going to do that again a couple times. It's just so much fun. There's so many things in the Treasure Valley to do, and of course, everybody knows the downside is traffic, right? And so that's just the way it is. You just learn to get around.
Well, I'm excited for 2022 and the future as well. Thank you so much, Kent, for your investment in this community, especially how you've helped us build our home here at the Chamber. It means the world to us.
You bet. I loved coming to visit the room that we named there, and what a beautiful place you have, and what a wonderful job the Chamber does to represent the businesses in the Treasure Valley. Congratulations to you.
Thank you, Kent. Hey, have a great Christmas with your family and friends, and say hello to the team from us. Thanks for carving out some time.
You bet. Thank you, Paul.
You bet. Bye.
Bye.